Hi everyone, so in this video I wanted to show you how I've created these amethyst nails, which are really quick and easy to do, a lot like the rose quartz nails, but the difference is we're going for the purple tones that we're using here. So again, I will be using, as always, my CND, and to create the sort of marble effect underneath it, I am going to use my white magpie inkie, as well as some of the other products. So to begin with, I'm going to do two different purples here, just so that you can see a difference. So there's a darker one, there's a lighter one. So what I would do is I would start off by choosing the tones that I want to use. So I'm going to use Dreamcatcher from CND. I'm going to use Lilac Longing. I'm going to use Rock Royalty, and I'm also going to use Beckoning Begonia. So they're the four tones that I'm working with today. So what I'm going to do is begin by placing a small amount. I'm going to use my Dreamcatcher one as one of my base shades. So place a little bit on your palette, and then I'll use a light one, so I'll use your Beckoning Begonia for the other one, so that you can see a comparison between the two that I'm doing. So you place that on your palette, and then what you would also then need to do is add your base or top coat to that. And I'm just going to pop a drop of that in, and what that will do, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, it will just thin that out a little bit, so it becomes more of a sheer colour. So I'm just using this brush that I've got from eBay. As you see, I'll just merge that together, and then I'm going to just make sure there's no fluff on that pop stick, and then I'm going to put my first coat down. So you'll see it's quite a sheer purple rather than the solid base purple that it would have been if I hadn't have added that clear to it. And again, as mentioned before, I'm using an ivory pop stick. Okay, so once you're happy with that, you pop that into Cure. Now, obviously, because I'm doing the two at the same time, I'm just going to wipe what's on that brush there, make sure there's no fluff in my brush. And then I'm going to come in and mix this colour, and then I'll use that as my translucent base here. Okay, and that'll go into Cure. So I've mentioned before that when we're using the magpie inkies, we do need to make sure that we remove that inhibition layer. So you would come in with your disperse, and you would remove that inhibition layer. Make sure that there's no fluff on the nail, and then the same with your other one. And then you're good to come in then with your inkie. So if you haven't got an inkie, you can come in with your white, and then just take your disperse and take it through. But I'm going to use this just because it's a quicker process. So similar as we've done before, starting from the one corner and then working our way over just to build up that white. You want it deeper in some places than others. Okay, and then leave that to dry, and then do the same on this one. Okay, and leave that one to dry. Now, whilst that's drying, what you can do is then with your palette, choose some of your deeper colours that you want to be working with. So I, as I mentioned earlier, have got Rock Royalty. So I'm going to place a little bit of that on my palette. And I'm also going to pop my Lilac Longing down. And then I'm also going to place a little bit of white. So I'm going to use Cream Puff from CND. There's my 3 colours, and I'm going to come in now with my Lisente D2 brush. I'll start with this one because I did this first, so this will have had a little bit of time to dry. And so similar process that, you know, how we've done it before. It's not got to be neat. The idea is we're building up a bit of depth here, and then with your angled brush again, just got my disperse. And you're going to come in and you're just going to feather through what you've done here. So that's ready to go in the lamp, and you want to repeat that same process with this one. Okay, so they're both cured into the lamp. So what you would then come and do is come back in with your second layer of this one here. Okay, put that into the lamp. Once they're finished in the lamp, again, we're going to go over, we're going to remove that sticky inhibition layer on both of them. And we're going to come back in again with our inkie. Okay, so they're both finished. So we're now just gonna add one final coat to the top. So I'm going back in with my lilac longing now and some top coat. And this will then just mute that a little bit. And the same, this is the lighter one, so we're just gonna add a slightly deeper purple to the top of this, just to give it that little bit more depth and dimension. Okay, so they're both out of the lamp, and what I am gonna do just to finish them off is I'm gonna put a couple of purple flakes and a couple of gold flakes. Once you've placed your flakes where you want them, you then need to make sure that they are flat. Again, you don't have to use flakes if you don't want to, but once you've done that, you would then go in and top coat that. And there you have it, your 2 finished designs. So if I just show you. So it captures all the different tones that you get from an amethyst. So you've got your lighter one here and your slightly darker one here. Really simple, really quick, really easy. So again, guys, if you found that video useful or you want to have a go and do some creations yourself, please do tag @nailsbycharlotte_edson so I can see your work. And I hope this video has helped. If it has, please do like and subscribe, and any comments, please drop them below. Thanks, guys. Bye.